Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another sketch session. This is our first sketch session of the week, not yesterday, because yesterday I had a dentist appointment that I had scheduled 6 months ago at my last dentist appointment and then promptly forgot about. And then I learned about it like on Friday, and I planned on changing it throughout the weekend. But then we had our final holiday market of the weekend. So it ended up kind of sneaking up on me, which is kind of partially how I designed it. I don't like the dentist, and I must be bamboozled like a pet going to the vet. I am not super willing in my ventures to the dentist. Sorry, my personal vet. So yeah, that was yesterday. My bad for not being more on top of that, because that happened at 10 a.m., which is exactly when we're supposed to be doing this. But I digress. My teeth are cleaned now, and I don't have to do it again for 6 months. So I was very brave. Now, what do you say we go ahead and roll for a tree? Hey there. Let's roll for a tree and maybe do a little bit of drawing, maybe a little bit of painting, see what happens, see what comes of it. Okay. Let's flip to, there we go. My last tree was the baobab tree of the Africa and India and Madagascar. Nope, that's right. There we go. Let's do that. Okay. Whoop. Zooming in. Hey there, Linda. What's up? All right, I've got my little jars. Let's roll a tree. 16. Let's see. What do we got? 16 is an olive tree. Heck yeah, I can do an olive tree. I'm super on board with that. Let's do it. What does an olive tree actually look like? So I've seen olives, and I've seen olive wood. Like I've seen olive wood being made into things, for the kitchen and decor and whatnot. Let's see. Olive tree. Get a good look at it. Oh, wonderful. Gnarly with silvery leaves. Wow, really gnarly. Whoa. They're really, really, really gnarly. Cool. Honestly, crazier than I expected. Give me... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't expect it to be quite so intense. I guess I thought it would be a little bit more, I don't know, relaxed. No, these trees are really intense. Very cool. Let's do it. Very silvery leaves. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, Linda. I set myself a trap that I couldn't escape. The old dentist. God, I don't like the dentist. I know it's necessary, but I swear, when I'm rich, one of these days, when I'm rich, they're going to have to put me out like a zoo animal to do my regular dentist stuff. Because, no thank you. Not a fan. Here we are. Today is December, 17th? Yes. December 17th, 2025, which is almost over, and I'm losing my mind about that. Okay, let's see if we can just do a quick base drawing. Hello, welcome. Taking a quick look at the old olive tree. We're twisty, very gnarly. All right, we have a nice base shape to our tree. Color of the bark is, I mean, it's also kind of silvery. It's not like a warm brown. It's very cool, almost bluish. Let's see if we can figure out this color. Good morning. I started the stream about 5 minutes ago, so you are right on the ball. Okay, we're gonna use a big brush here, right? Big brush. What do I want to use? Let's use the big dagger brush. I don't know. I've been having fun with this brush lately. It's the one that's shaped leafy, vaguely leafy shaped. It's nice for these organic forms. But first, let's get our color sorted out. So I have my colors over here to the side. Now I definitely we're going to want some phthalo green. I know that because it's a cool green, and definitely working with cool green right now. But it also needs to be a little more neutralized because it's silvery. So there's a neutrality to the color of the leaves. Let me see if I can figure it out. I'll do a little bit of mixing here for you. Here's my phthalo green. I brought a little bit of alizarin crimson in here. And let's see, I'm going to just grab a swipe. And I'm going to come over. Come on, there's got to be somewhere where there's a little bit of space. Pardon me while I do my cleaning. I'm just going to swipe that to the side. All right, there we go. We got a clean spot. Okay, so we definitely have that nice phthalo green, but with just like a touch of this alizarin crimson to kind of take all of the tooth out of it. I still want it to be green. So more phthalo green than alizarin crimson. That's about right. I feel good about that. All right, hold that color. I am making an olive tree. So similarly, I have a bunch of these nice warm browns here in my palette. I'm going to go ahead and just activate those, but I want to cool them down a little. Morning, Brenda Lee. Ellen. Okay, so we have a color here. Now I want to cool it just a bit, so I'm going to add some green just to the color, just a little bit. Yes. Yes, that's what I wanted. Woohoo. All right, let's do this thing. All right, dagger brush activated. Let's do this thing. Olive tree activate. Okay, we've got a beginning. So the olive tree has a lot of really uh, not straight, like very curvy, very meandering branches. Now I'm just kind of doing some branches in the empty spaces, kind of leaving gaps here and there for the leaves. Okay, that's a good start. Back with a glass of milk? Heck yeah. Okay, let's see about some foliage then. I'm going to use my smaller dagger brush for this one. It's perfect for this leaf shape. Okay. Five in the morning? It depends on where you are in the world. For me, it's 10 a.m. But for someone else, it could very much be 5 in the morning. You know what? I'm going to actually use a technique that I am wanting to play with a little bit more. Come here, looking for the right shape. Come on. That should do. Ooh. Sorry, this shouldn't be this hard. Okay, got a little sponge here. I'm just gonna okay. Need a little bit more color. Mixing. Sorry, so much of this is happening off camera. Really want to get a third camera that shows the palette so you can really see what I am mixing in real time. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to try this little sponge again. It's good at getting color moving at least. Oh, the stream's getting low quality. Sorry, it must be some kind of a connectivity issue. It's looking clear for me, but that's not always a guarantee that it's not me, you know? Internet sometimes is mysterious, at least to people who are not technically apt. Okay. feeling 70 degrees. Although I will say it has finally warmed up a little bit around here, and our sheets of ice are finally melting. Every alleyway where the snow got really compressed because of cars rolling over it has become an ice rink, and has been for weeks. And it's only just now, like today, it's supposed to get into the 40s, I think. So we're gonna see some of it at least get melted. Goodness, these leaves sure are taking forever. You're absolutely right. You definitely cannot rush art. But with practice, you can become much more efficient. And that's wonderful. When you get to that point where something that would have taken you 2 hours to draw now only takes you 45 minutes, ooh, that's a good feeling. So, yes, you cannot rush art. You shouldn't rush art. But you can strive for more efficient. Now, I am not striving for more efficient right now. This is what it is. Efficiency is something that you can't really like get in individual drawings or paintings. That's more of like a collective over time. You become more efficient, you know? Hey there. Great to see you. Glad you could pop in. Okay. Now, I am going to dry this and then use colored pencils to kind of just like whip some quick detail on there. Okay, okay. Ooh, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. All right, let's get after it. Ooh, you see how split this thing is? I don't know if you can, but like that pencil is not doing great. I'll just pinch it really hard. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to tape this poor pencil shut. Let's see, chocolate. Let's see, is this color helpful? Sure it is. All right, let's do a little bit of leaves. Some half and half. I am using a reference, but I'm not looking at it now. I used a reference to kind of get the general, make sure I got the color right, and I'm not just picking a random green, making sure I'm getting the vague shape right. But once I kind of get the base down from here, I'm just kind of going ham with my own brain. This isn't quite the right color, but I don't think I have something that's the right color here. No, I don't have a green that's like quite silvery enough. All right, well, whatever. We'll roll with it. So like the leaves, I know that they're shaped sort of long and sword-like, or dagger. I don't know. I'm talking about length. But, the shape is long and skinny, whereas like leaf shapes for a different tree are going to be much more, it can be very, very different essentially. So I am using references some. All right, but I am going to be wrapping up. I don't want to go too long because I have the Foxy group coaching, the creative collective, begins in about a half hour. So I want to make sure that I have everything I need all nice and ready for that. So I'm just going to kind of throw in some final leaves and things here. Yes, it is something that we have here on Foxy. It's a pretty small group. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a link in my description of this video where you can go see what it's all about. It is a paid service or a paid option. So no, just FYI, that's a thing. But yeah, we're going to be beginning. We're actually focusing on trees this month, which is why I've been drawing so many trees. Each month we pick a theme and we go with it, study it, talk about it. And this month we got trees. And the folks who are in the Creative Collective vote to decide what we're going to be focusing on. So this was the choice of the group. All right. That's a fair tree, I'd say. It's not the finest tree, but it certainly is interesting. Yes, this is an olive tree. Something about olive trees is they are trees. Oh yeah, olive were scared to Athena. Written on the top, olive. I feel like there's puns happening in there. Thank you, gang. Appreciate it. So tomorrow I will be back again, same time. I'm going to be rolling for another tree, and we'll see where we get. Let's look what we have thus far. We have the oak tree. We've got a eucalyptus tree. We've got the banyan tree here, the Joshua tree here. We got bamboo, palm trees, the baobab tree, and now we have the olive tree. Scared Athena. Sacred Athena. Sacred to Athena. Sacred, not scared. I gotcha. Autocorrect can be such a force to be reckoned with. All right. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I will be wrapping up now. It's been great. It's been real. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for our next tree, where we'll roll for another species I have a list. I'm rolling dice for it. So come join me. Let's see what we get. And until then, have a great rest of your day and happy painting.